I don't know what we're doing right now. I don't know if we're playing or what. YouTube acting like this is a game or something. YouTube's trying to see me on the main card. What's up? Yeah, I don't know. YouTube's trying to see me in that main card right now. Let me try to see if I can find out what's going on the back end right here. Never fails. Never fails. I would like to find that last one. There we go. I want to delete this. 58 seconds. That stream lasted 58 seconds. All right. Because I kept talking a lot longer than that. I was talking a lot past 58 seconds. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's annoying. Oh my goodness, that's annoying. Oh my gosh, that's annoying. I was talking a lot longer than 58 seconds. That is dirty. Oh my gosh, Mark Alfieri. Mark Alfieri. What can I say about this man? I'm going to have a grade for you. I'm not even going to clean it. Mike Alfieri in the house. James Dallo, Dana heard that GM returned and crashed the stream. That's dedication right there. I want everybody to know that didn't see my 58-second fail, that James Dallo also contributed on the other one. I want to thank you very much for your hard work and support. I am still alive. Yes, please hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up and get me a little bit closer to maybe actually making a breakdown again. Help the channel with the thumbs up. Better Quest member for 6 months. Oh my gosh. I came prepared today. I got some batteries right here in my Ziploc bag. You thought I wasn't going to be ready. This is a professional. I'm running a professional show right here with the Duracell. Get that Energizer out of my face. Get that Energizer out of my face. Boom! That's what Duracell sounds like. That's the sound of Duracell ringing in your ears right there. Beta Quest member for 6 months. It's our anniversary. Thank you, Beta Quest. Thank you. Is this a blessing in disguise? It's feeling like it. It's feeling like it. It's a beautiful night. I'm relaxing. I'm treating myself, you know? Hey, you already know how I get down. I'm a man of many colors. Cantu Adrian. Miss you, Grandmaster. Please start a podcast with ITP MMA soon. Who's ITP MMA? ITP MMA. What does that stand for? International Training Place MMA. In the Pocket MMA. Wait a minute. I thought I was subscribed to this channel. Their thumbnails look familiar. I thought I was subscribed. How come it says I'm not? It's probably like when everyone always gets unsubscribed to my channel. In the Pocket MMA. Start a podcast with them. That is highly unlikely. Do a podcast with them. That's possible. It's hard for me to do anything with anybody. It's hard for me to do anything with anybody. It's a big commitment. It's a big commitment when you do anything else at all with another human being. It's a big commitment. Cantu Adrian, miss you too, bro. Do 7 months, GM. You're on. Love you, man. For those of you who didn't see it, I was on a little bit ago, and the Weasel MMA hacked me. He thought I didn't know, but I went into that HTML. You know how they did, like how Brendan Schaub was trying to he was trying to get local on Bobby Lee and saying that he was doing like shady stuff and whatnot, and then he just made himself look stupid. I got the HTML. The weasel didn't know that I know how to code and stuff. Because when I was a sophomore in high school, I had to take the intro to technology. And I did a coding course because I don't want to have to do that Mavis Bacon, because I had like messed up my fingers. They weren't like as versatile and whatnot because of all the like makiwara and stuff that I did. I got like meat puppets, you know, so it was hard for me to work on the Mavis Bacon. So they just let me learn how to do a lot of coding. And the weasel didn't know that I was gonna see his name in there. So you're gonna be hearing from my public defender, Chris Fontanes. Hey, Chris, Scope. You like that, huh? I took a vacation, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna come out with it today. Um, I'm what you might refer to as a self-loathing Californian. Um, my roots go deep into Texas. You could call me a Texican American, and I went to Texas for many days this month, and I didn't want to come back home. I thought about throwing a fit on the plane so that they would make me stay, but it would actually cost me a lot of money. So I thought against it. But Chris Fontanes, I'm right there with you. In the heart, Chuck Fury at FuriousComedy.com. Chuck Fury at FuriousComedy.com. He still got the URL. Still going strong with that GoDaddy. Chuck Fury doing well out here. Mike Alfieri, nice to see you, homie. I hope all is well. You know, it's like, you know, the absence makes the homies grow fonder and everything. And like, I've been feeling that. Like, I haven't made a breakdown, and like, I haven't made like a video with any sort of editing whatsoever since I made that Tom Hanks video. And that was only a 60-second video. That was like a month and a half ago, maybe. And because it's been a while, it's like, you know what? It might be time again. It's been a month and a half. Might be time for a new video. A new 60-second video. But you know what made me sad about that video? Apparently, like, I don't get into the news and I stay out of all that stuff or whatever. And apparently I had my head in the clouds. You know, I didn't know what was going on. People started like saying that Tom Hanks was into this and that, and that they caught him on the island with Jeffrey, and that he was out there lighting torches with Hillary in the woods and stuff too and whatnot. And I was like, I didn't know nothing about that. I didn't know anything about that. I always thought that fool had his nose clean. And you might think I sound like all naive and stuff like that, bringing that up right now, especially if you're like the homies on Rumble from the get. They're like tearing that fool up. Like, if anybody's gonna know that stuff, it's the homies on Rumble. And I was like, what are they talking about? Like, you talking about Forrest Gump right now? Like, I got kind of annoyed with him when he did the Da Vinci Code and whatnot, but like, I didn't know nothing about this stuff. But apparently, like, Tom Hanks was like into some sketchy stuff, you know. But that made me very sad to find out. I didn't even know before that. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up. Someone got booted from the live stream. That's weird. Please contact the MMA guru for a collab companion. Look, I'm gonna be honest right now. There's a lot of things that me and the MMA guru disagree on. Cause like I listen to his videos, I watch his videos. And there's a lot of things that we don't see eye to eye on, but that's fine. I have a lot of respect for his hustle. I mentioned it before. I forgot who I was talking to. I think it was a stream that I did on my locals page, actually. the dedication that he has. I mean, that fool goes live like 7 times a day. It's like, man, like that's commitment right there. And like anyways, I mean, I got respect for him. But the thing is, he doesn't strike me as the kind of guy that would even want to do a collab. And to be honest, I'm not either. I've done them, but I'm kind of like a lone wolf, you know. I used to get the letters when I was back in school too. They would send the letters to my mom that I didn't work well with the others and stuff like that, and that I always butt heads with the other fools. But I don't know. Like, I got respect for him and what he does, but I feel like he wouldn't even be interested in that. And I mean, maybe if people, you know, plan something out and think it out, and it's like an edited video, something could happen. But live is like, I don't know. Everybody does their own thing. It has their own feel. Some people like doing live streams with a bunch of people. I'm very comfortable just doing it in the basement all by myself, you know. Come on, Jefe. We miss you, man. MMA UFC ain't the same without you. Who you got tonight? You the man. We love you, boy. Come on. Come on. Rounding up the OGs. Rounding up the OGs. Ain't nothing but an OG party. You know, yeah, it got to the point where like I started to and by the way, we're in the prelims right now. We're looking at Garcia and Close. I mean, I'm trying to dig into the fights here and there when it's fitting, but I'm just trying to say hello for a little bit too. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left. So look at I started having all those YouTube troubles, and you know that there was like a sort of resentment I think that started to build with like the whole MMA UFC stuff. It was like I got sick of it. I just wanted to get away. And then like if I was gonna watch fighting, I'm gonna watch like Epic Fighting Championship or like Scrapyard. You know, I got tired of UFC and all the. It's like, you know how they say like a dentist when he goes home, like he doesn't even want to brush his own teeth because he's so sick of dealing with it. It's like I just wanted to step away, and but it was also kind of sad because I felt like we kind of carved out for ourselves a little area in the UFC / MMA community, you know, and I feel like I can't just abandon it either, you know. There's like nowhere else. There's like a certain kind of us kinfolk, you know, where there's nowhere else for us to go. Like there's different channels and stuff, but I'm not gonna say mine's the best or the worst, but there's definitely no other community like ours. I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that it's the greatest or it's better than, but there's no other one that's the same. I know that. So I was like, yeah, I can't leave. I can't leave all the homies behind. Who do I got tonight? You know what? You know what's a funny thing that happened? Because I was rooting hard for Peña last time. But what happened with Peña was she kind of got the, what's that fool's name? I always forget that fool's name. Is it something Dominic or Dominic something? The fool that's an athlete and he fought John Jones. And then he got knocked out the next fight. What's his name? He played baseball in high school or something. Whatever. You know who I'm talking about. You know how I was always rooting against John Jones, and then there came along another fool that was potentially maybe even more annoying than John Jones. So it's like, now I'm confused. Who am I rooting for? I feel like Peña won, and she started getting crazy annoying and started running her mouth all the time. And someone I saw in the comment section the other day was saying that she's starting to act up like Kobe now. And it's like, I could kind of see that. She's getting like super overconfident and getting kind of obnoxious. But I mean, I'm trying not to let that affect my objectivity, you know, because like at the same time, Amanda Nunes, you could tell she's deaf. It looks like she's doing the same thing as last time. She's still underestimating her. She's still acting like she's gonna run through her. She's acting like it's a fluke, and it's like, wait a minute, you're even doing this after she TKO'd you or whatever? You're doing it now, even after that? Like, how delusional are you? So it's just not looking good for Nunes. Like, where's your head at? Um, it's just, and then Peña starts going after Valentina. I was like, what are you doing? Like, stop. Um, I mean, I'm gonna have to go. I'm still gonna have to go with Peña. I'm still gonna have to go with Peña, but I just want to throw it out there. I'm not like a hardcore fanboy or nothing. You know, it's not like that. I'm just wanting to point out she's been kind of annoying. I'm not a fanboy, but I still got her. 200 pages, 200 pages of HTML. Hey, Alberto, not. I hope this is only the beginning. I hope this is only the beginning, and that we keep moving forward together. You know. Who should Diaz fight next? The only fight I want to see left from either of the Diaz brothers is I want to see them fight each other. That's the only place they could go from here. That's the only place they have to go. You know, it's kind of interesting to try to hate on the Hamza Chamoyev thing and Nate Diaz. It's kind of hard to hate on that because I'm the one over here saying, like, let's make it back like UFC 1 again. Let's go back to the old days. No weight classes. It doesn't matter their records. It doesn't matter. Like, you could buy fools. You do whatever. Flea bites, whatever you want to do. Nothing's off limits. Remember that one fool? The fool that was in Austin Powers, I think. He kept hitting that fool in the groin. So I can't hate on something like this now. It's like I'm the one that's wanting it to go back to like the gladiator days now. I'm going to be over here acting like Dan Hardy, trying to stop the fight and whatnot. So, but at the same time, it's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be brutal and anticlimactic because imagine how fast Hamza is gonna make that fool bleed. Imagine. And you're gonna have to get a ref in there. Like, if you're gonna give people their money's worth, because I was looking at it and supposedly that's like the weakest card, the weakest main card, like ever, except for this one today, probably. And it's like that fight's gonna be over in like 8 seconds. Are you gonna give fools a discount? Are you gonna throw in a ref that's gonna let it? Like, are you gonna resurrect like Yamasaki or something like that? Like, if not, like who's somebody? Herb Dean, you never know. He's either gonna stop it early or he's gonna stop it late. I'm trying to think who's the kind of fool that's gonna stop it early. Is Goddard a quick draw? I don't know. But it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. It might be good to do a breakdown on that. That'll be exciting. Yeah, Ice Classic Lemonade, Lina. That's my favorite. Like, I get cases of ice, and I'll get whatever they have. The strawberry this or the cherry that. But this is my number one right here. And this is the hardest one to find the cases on because they know it's the best. They try to make you buy the individuals. Sir Teabag. Glad to see you smiling, GM. It feels good to be smiling. It feels good to be smiling. Thank you, Sir Teabag. It feels good. It feels new. It feels a little bit new. You know what happened? I'm gonna tell you. Look it. I got so down. I got really down and like really down about what was going on with YouTube and my analytics and everything the last 2-3 months that I got to a point like it can't possibly get any worse. It's horrible and it cannot get worse to the point like I don't even care anymore to now where it's like the pressure's off. It's like YouTube's gonna burn me anyway. They're not gonna push my stuff anyway. I've been doing this almost 7 years. I haven't had any success anyway. I'm just gonna Craig Ferguson it, you know. I'm gonna be like the anti-YouTuber, you know. So it kind of feels good. It's liberating. I remember I told you guys this example before. I tell you guys, I repeat my examples a lot, but I remember. Raise your hand if you remember this example. I was like unhealthily obsessed with basketball when I was a teenager. And I would practice and play all the time. And I put the pressure on myself. And sometimes I'll be throwing up bricks because it was like I was too antsy, you know? And then later, when I stopped caring about it and when my grades were so bad I couldn't even play anymore anyway, I started throwing up and just hitting the net like constantly because the pressure was gone. And I got way better. And I feel like that's kind of like where I'm at right now. Like all I can go is up, you know? Misguided, member for 16 months. A man of two colors of grapes. You've been missed, yeah? Peace to all the old MMA homies up in here. Wrist lock the world. Wrist lock the world. Yeah, two grapes. Two grapes. I don't got any hate. I don't see color. I don't even know which one I'm eating right now. I can't even tell. Let me catch up. Hold on. So, Zach of all trades. Somebody pinch me, but not too hard. Benjamin. It's been too long since I've seen this individual. Benjamin Vega. I'm off today. Paid my medical bills and Grandmaster streaming. Today was a good day. Benjamin Vega. You are a sight for sore eyes. I'm happy for you. You got the day off. You paid your bills. I'm happy to complete the trifecta. I'm happy. Didn't even have to use your 8K. Sensei said, bringing the sensei that we didn't know we needed. The sensei that we didn't even know we needed is back. He's back because I'm back. So me being back here allowed him the opportunity to show up back in the chat again. You know what? I want to say something about Sensei Seth right now. I want to say something about Sensei Seth. I'm proud of him, you know? You know what I thought the other day when I was watching one of his videos? Like the feel and the like the atmosphere and everything, I was like, I know who he is now. I see right through him. I know exactly who Sensei Seth is. And don't take this the wrong way, because I know the MMA crowd is like will look at this comment a certain way and be like, but you gotta take it for what it is, you know, in the hemisphere of like the YouTube world. Sensei Seth is the Mr. Beast of the MMA community, of the MMA world. Prove me wrong. Sensei Seth is the Mr. Beast of MMA. Change my mind. Change my mind. It's addicting. I've been binging those videos. It's addicting. Ice cold juice. $4.99 squad. Ice cold juice. Thank you. Thank you, Ice cold juice. Thank you for joining the family. Gringo Puppy. Gringo Puppy. All right, Gringo Puppy, you made everything right. We all forgive you now. Gringo Puppy. Who are you? Gringo Puppy, I'm gonna admit, and I feel bad now. I feel ashamed. I still haven't seen you, but I'm gonna see you now in honor of that's a lot of money. In honor of your generous contribution, I'm gonna watch you now, Gringo Puppy. I'm glad to be back. Thank you so much. You've finally done some good in the world. T, Gringo Puppy, whomever it may concern, thank you very much. Sincerely. Do. Giant, thank you for the cameo. It was amazing. I was very happy when I saw your name in there. I was like, oh, I get to do them for the homies. Sometimes I get a cameo and I'm like, okay, you know, I just go off the dome. I don't really know who is for. But then every once in a while, the person will be like, it's this person. I'm like, oh, and I can kind of like connect it, you know? It was amazing. I want to clear the air on some papas. Number one, you... I remember that. Because in the thing when they ordered, they said something like you're one of his favorite like YouTube celebrities or something like that. And I was like, well, you know, I'm not trying to like start anything, but I'm just trying to find out who's the other ones, like who's number 1 and 2. Like, I don't know how far I am down the list. You are the absolute favorite celeb. This is for me right here. I'm glad I came back today. It was either this or yard work. So this is quite a lot better. Number 2, Thomas Lang ain't got nothing on you. It's a drumhead thing. If you don't know, you don't know. Number 3, anytime you need a drum track, you got it. Oh, snap. Hey, dude, I just want to know how many times you sat there over the course of your life and just out of nowhere just busted out the I can feel it calling in the... Have you seen the video with that gorilla and he's just sitting there just waiting for it? I've seen that video too many times. Thank you, dude. Thank you for clearing that up. Dude. You're absolutely amazing, GM. YouTube doesn't deserve you, homie, and we're very lucky to have you. I'm lucky to have you. Look it. I want to tell you something. And look it. I'm not talking about the people that are supporting financially right now alone. That's not what I'm doing. And I've tried to clarify this before because I don't want anybody to think that I stream and I'm like, all right, forget you. Who's throwing money? Okay, forget you. And I got to make sure, of course, to hit those people because I will be a fool not to. But I want to know that everybody that's in here right now, and I'm talking to you, and this near 2023, thank you for being here. D-Real, Nate Diaz is going to win that. He's going to give... Hey, I hope he does. That would be hilarious. That would be a burn to Dana. R. Ibrahim, it is what it is. E. Guzman, Jose Lopez, hey, yo, they're going to delete your channel anyways. Live stream the fights. Just kidding, brother. You're the best. Hey, I was thinking about doing that on... What was it? Not Twitch. Something else. Revolt, forget about YouTube and their censorship. Misguided, 200,000 counts is something, GM. John China. John China. Wakar won? I wasn't even watching, to be honest. Sir Teabag, the heel of MMA YouTube. Il Guzman says, hey, what's up? And he's sweating. I just want to know that I see all of you. And I appreciate all of you. So it's you guys that made me keep coming back because I don't like YouTube. They're a bunch of punks, all right? They're this faceless, gigantic thing that just is like a bully and it monopolizes everything. And it's hard to do anything unless... I'll finish that thought on Rumble. But I continuously thought about you guys and the laughs that we've had and the comments that I've seen and the chat that has gone back and forth. And I was like, man, I wonder what some of those fools are doing right now. I wonder what streams they're watching right now. I wonder where they're going for their fight companions. I'm like, I miss those fools. It's you that kept me coming back. British Bobby Lee. Oh, snap. Yo, S.A., good to have you back. Lots of changes since you've been gone. Shab equals yuck? Oh, what did he do? Is it because he was trying to burn Bobby or did something else happen? Kyla equals yuck? You mean Kalila? But now the OG yuck is back and the world is okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because you're the Brit. Forgive me, my brain fell asleep for a few moments. Yeah, it's crazy what's been happening. It's crazy. I'm trying not to be too vocal about my opinion on it. It's not like my voice would be heard or anything anyway. It's not like any of those people will hear about it. But some things that happen, I think, are for the good, you know? I think some things that happen are that's a pretty general statement, isn't it? I think that some things that happen are for the good. Grandmaster Jesse, 2023. Is it 2023? It's 2022 still. I said that the other day and Marilena was laughing at me. I thought it was 2023 already. Come on. Jesse on fire had an analytics problem and he was able to get it resolved. Sounded pretty similar to what you've been going through. Maybe he could help you out or something. Also down with Bobby Lee. That's weird. That's very weird. The last time I was up to date on what he was doing and how he was doing it, everything was good. So like, that's very interesting to hear that they're coming after different people now. I know that it seems like a thing that they're coming after people like in the MMA community because they want everything to be super like G and family friendly and everything. But hey, if my content is not family friendly, I don't know what is. My content is more family friendly than Disney now. I know that. You know how many Zach of all trades, Jesse on fire. I unsubbed from him, and YouTube still notified me for like 3 months. Zach's trying to get away from him. Jose Peña, what's up, Jose? JP in the house. You know what I think is very interesting? Because I see people in the comments, they're like, I can't stand Jesse on fire. And then right after that, someone will be like, I love Jesse on fire. He's one of the greatest. He's my favorite commentator. And then you'll see someone else, I can't stand the MMA guru. That fool's this and that. Someone else is like, guru gang for life. And then you see someone like, I can't stand the MMA holes. No, you know what? I just made that up right now. I never see any hate for the MMA holes, actually. Everybody likes the MMA holes. They're the darlings of the MMA world, I guess. Thank you, Justin Holtman. What happened to this channel? We don't know yet. Nobody knows yet. It's like being in a long process of dying. It's like it already had it's like it already had its what do you call it? It's already been like diagnosed, and it's just like taking forever to die. You know, it's kind of like, that's the best way I could describe it. Adiel Molina, Grandmaster, I need your opinion on Patty's last fight. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I didn't see it. Everybody was talking about it. I didn't even see it. Patty's last fight. Everybody was talking about the freak thing with Ortega's arm. I didn't even see it. I was in Texas. I was over there riding horses. I was having the time of my life. I was eating big old steaks. I just wanted to check out. You know, I don't want to have nothing to do with it. I just try to step away from everything, you know. I was out there in hiding. I was in hiding with Will Smith. Where you been, bro? I've just been trying to figure out my life, to be honest with you. I've been trying to figure out my life. I went to Texas, and to be honest, I'm heavily considering moving there. And I thought some of my family members wouldn't want to, but after we were there and came back, everyone's like, yeah, let's move there. Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this hole. So, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking like, I'm just going to move to Texas, and I'm just going to like work in the Arby's and just live the simple life, you know, just be happy. Come home, sit in my rocking chair, chew on a piece of wheat, you know. I want that simple life, you know. Green Acres is the place for me. But I'm planning on doing a Below the Beanie very soon, where because I want Below the Beanie to turn into like the MMA podcast that's not about MMA. And if you guys don't like that, don't go. But I know there are people who are down with that. And a lot of the time, that's what I actually enjoy doing the most, where we could just chop it up and talk about whatever. You know, I could talk about my chicken sandwiches. I could talk about my horse riding or whatever. It doesn't even have to be about Conor McGregor or Adesanya or nothing. You know, I get sick of that sometimes. But I am planning on kind of just catching up and talking about what's been going on and different prospects, you know. Thank you, Resucitado. Where we at? Netflix is not the place for you. Comedy Central is more your speed. You know, like, and this isn't like patting myself on the back or anything, because they're just not good. But I can't tell you how many times I've seen like a late show or like an ad for like a show on TV, and I'm sitting there and I'm watching the ad. You know, it's like Stephen Colbert or like Seth Meyers or even some dumb show on Comedy Central or FX, and I see the ad or like the preview for a show, and there's like 30, 45 seconds, 60 seconds of comedy, and I'm like, this is so dumb. It's not like I can't even find where I'm supposed to laugh. It's like everything's become more of like a commentary or an opinion on something than like genuinely making people laugh. And it's like, it makes me feel like I think I could get on there and do something, but then it makes me feel like no, I can't, because they don't want funny. They want like agenda or political. I don't even know, because none of this is even funny. And then it's even more depressing because it's like, how do these fools get on here and they're not even funny? I don't know. But yeah, like if you're comparing like Netflix to Comedy Central, I mean, I've tried to contact them and they email me back and they're like, hey, fool, we don't accept unsolicited material. And then I asked them if they would please solicit me, and they didn't respond. How do you feel about Volk versus Holiday? That fool needs to retire. Holiday is like in a space like with Conor McGregor, like to be honest, probably Stipe Muchacho, Nate Diaz, Cowboy Cerrone. They all fall into this category where it's like, you know, you had that window, and it's like, just enjoy what you had, you know, especially if you had the strap. And at a certain point, people saying you were the greatest, it's time to ride off into the sunset. Make that Twitch money. Make that Facebook gaming money. Holiday's not the same anymore. He doesn't, I mean, Volkanovski, like, until Volkanovski retires, like, if Holiday wants to wait around till he's like 55, I don't know, but like, he's not going to get through that, man. He's too solid. That low center of gravity. That fool lost 350 pounds to get to where he's at today. He's just got, like, that fool's a rock. Holiday can't get past him. Yeah, we were in Dallas. That's where I was at, Koki. I was chilling in Dallas. I was over there munching at the Hard Eights and whatnot. I was over there. It was, oh man, I thought I was escaping the Cali heat. I didn't even know. I didn't look at the weather app. You know, I didn't know. I thought I was going to Montana or something. But that's where I was chilling over there. I went to the aquarium. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. I've been hearing about Whataburger for years, all right? I've been hearing Whataburger better than In-N-Out, Whataburger better than this, better than that. You gotta have Whataburger. I keep saying Whataburger. Whataburger. You gotta have it. I took a bite and I was like, this tastes like Foster's Freeze. What about a burger? I don't understand. That's what it's. What about a burger? What a burger? What about a burger? Look, it wasn't bad. I ate it. I ate every bite of it. I wasn't like, this is nasty, I'm gonna throw this, yuck. But it tasted like Foster's Freeze. It was like, there was nothing special about it. I don't understand. Hey, give me a 1 for Whataburger, give me a 2 for In-N-Out. Give me a 1 for Whataburger, 2 for In-N-Out. Let the truth speak. Let the truth speak on this issue. Oh, Shield of Faith. I remember you. You got a new profile picture too. I don't know. Zach Hughes was in and out a little bit ago, but the homie's always throwing parties. He probably has homies over at the pad right now. For real, the Jake Paul fight is off again? Thoughts on Adesanya? He's scared. He's scared. But look, it's hard to hate, you know, because like I'll clown on somebody like Mayweather all day for like running and not engaging, but at the same time, it's like, hey, fool, what's his record and how much money does he have? You know, he played the game, hit and don't get hit. And maybe when he does hit, it's not that impressive either. But he figured it out. Is he one of my favorite boxers? No. But it's like Adesanya, he's sticking moves, he point fights. And if you're a fan of him, it's real easy to say that he's brilliant and he's a genius because of the way he does it. Because I happen to not like him, I put a negative spin on it. But I mean, he knows how to run. He knows how to run and get his hand raised. He's a very boring fighter, but that's how a lot of champs are. That's just how it goes. That's the game. Yeah, the humidity. Hey, I got to show you guys some pictures at some point. I actually took pictures of myself because there was a couple places when I was in Texas. I had like tears coming out. I was laughing. And I told Marilena, I'm going to go to the car. I told her I'm leaving. There was a couple places indoors. We were indoors. And it looked like someone took a bottle and just poured it all over the front of my shirt and the back of my shirt. I was dripping. And we were indoors in air conditioning. And I was like, I gotta go. I was laughing. I was standing like this because people were looking at me like, oh, are you coming off of something or what? But the humidity was insane. But I liked it because I felt like I was getting some cardio in, just standing in line, getting like a cheeseburger. It's crazy the humidity over there. I wasn't expecting it. Hey, thank you, Frankie Franks. I'm glad to be here again. Oh man, it skipped on me. Oh, hold up. I need to check on that love for In-N-Out. Hamza Firma. Hamza. He says, shout out to my sexy wife, Shakira. Hey, shout out to Shakira. Hamza Firma, shout out. He says, shout out to my sexy wife, Shakira. Keeping things fresh. I love it. Hey, Hamza, did I tell you? I thought I messaged you, but I don't know if I messaged you just to tell you that we got it or after I got it. We got the elk and we got some beef. I can't even. I was gonna say the local, but you guys don't even know what that is. I can't even go to the store anymore. I feel like I'm eating rubber now. I want to say thank you for that, Hamza. It was a nice experience. I had my bib and everything, acting all fancy. Isao Guerrero says Danny's has better burgers than Whataburger. Hey, I have to say I agree. Oh snap! Hey Hamza, you're in the Dallas area or what? Isn't Shakira? Oh, for reals? The singer Shakira is going to prison for tax evasion, supposedly. Someone else says Whataburger is butt. All right, so we got twos. So twos was In-N-Out, right? Thank you, Todd Johnson. Thank you. Hey, who put 3? 2. Hey, I'm seeing too many ones in here. I'm seeing too many ones. 2 all day. I live in Canada. We don't have them here. Red Robin. I'm seeing more twos. I think I'm seeing more twos. Jennifer Shouton says, I've never had In-N-Out, but Whataburger isn't anything special. I just don't get it. Like, I wonder, like, what's the origin of that? Like, why did it become such a big deal? It became like a cultural hit or something. Hey, it's good to see you too, Shield of Faith. I'm glad that you let me know that it's you. I was actually, I mention on here sometimes, every once in a while, I get used to certain names and profile photos. And every once in a while, when I don't see them for a while, I'm like, hey, what happened to them? So I'm glad that you popped up. The fight got canceled due to weight. Who missed weight? I guess I could look it up myself. I'm going to guess the other guy missed weight. because he was scared of Jake Paul. Let's see who missed weight. I bet it was the other fool. I bet it was Asim. I knew it. He punked out. He punked out at the last second. Sadatic. Hey, Sadatic, I sent you an email. I sent you an email. I don't know if you've seen it yet. I want to say thank you. Sadatic, thank you. I was very, very humble. I knew it was that fool. What's up, Animora? Yes, I'm glad you saw it. Always appreciate you, Sadatic. AM, PM cheeseburgers are better than both. I've been wanting to try the Five Guys place again lately. I remember I had it years ago, and I don't even remember at all what it tastes like. But people have been talking about Five Guys again a lot lately. And I was mad when I was in Texas. I realized after we just ate at some restaurant and got we pigged out, there was a Shake Shack right there in the same shopping center. And I was like, oh, I could have went to Shake Shack. And then I never went back. Because I hear that's one of the places you got to try. Zach of all trades, sorry, I've been making your sobrino. Julian, run laps for spitting up on my MMA shirt. Oh, man. Run laps. So I know that we had kind of miscommunication and confusion about whether or not I'm the Godfather or whatever, Zach, but I'll take it. It's a start, Oh. I don't wash my fruit, so every once in a while I end up with something funky, but the trade-off is worth it. Seti! Long time no Seti. A little late to the party, but what a blessing in the sky. Happy to see you back, GM. We need you you need green tea. I do. I was thinking before the stream started I should have made some because I'm downing these, but they don't have any caffeine. There's some that you could get that do have caffeine, but this one doesn't. And I'm fiending. But it's so good to see you, Seti. Thank you for being here. See, I gotta try that Shake Shack. Karma the Schemer. Hey, the Redeemer. I like Wendy's too. Marilena's always hating on Wendy's. I'm like, you're tripping. And then people are, and I said it last time. People are like, hey, Wendy's is horse meat. And I'm like, fool, I guess horses taste really good then. Because I like Wendy's. Their chicken nuggets are amazing too. And I don't care if they're chickens or not. Thank you, just saying. I never even heard of Tommy Burger. In-N-Out t-shirts? Oh, yeah, I love Arizona green tea. Oh, wait. I spoke too soon. I love Arizona tea. I've never had the green tea. My drink has always been the kiwi strawberry. I don't think I've never even tried the green tea one. I got to try that. That's right, Cheech. Hey, Don Cimpinero, I love Burger King. That's one of my all-time favorite burgers, so I guess I do like that. You collect In-N-Out shirts? That's crazy. That's specific, bro. Collab with somebody. Why do you want me to collab? Hey Hamza, I've been trying to get I've been trying to get to Popeyes. Never had it. I have not been able to get that spicy chicken sandwich. Every time I tried to go, they didn't have it, or they were closed, or something. I can't get it. I never have luck getting to through Popeyes. Zach of all trades. I'm tired and have to wake up early, but that's neither here either. Wouldn't miss this for the world. Zach, I don't know. I know you're a party animal. I don't know how long you're gonna get to be here. I don't know if you have homies at the pad or you're just trying to keep all your shirts clean. I know that when they got their mindset on it, they'll go through your whole wardrobe. But I'm glad to have you here as long as we can. Thank you very much, Zach. Oh, I just dropped my mic. I dropped the mic. I dropped the mic. Wingstop. I had Wingstop once and I thought it was nasty, but it might be time to give it another chance. That was like 15 years ago. I've never had it on Arnold Palmer. I've never tried that. I finally had the chicken sandwiches at Chick-fil-A because I know there was that Chick-fil-A and Popeyes thing for the longest, and I was trying to have both. I had Chick-fil-A, but I still couldn't get to Popeyes. The Chick-fil-A was good. It's really good. Firehouse subs. Hey Don, are you from Fresno or what? Um, Culver's. I don't even know what that is. I'm lost now. Is that a tea or is that a restaurant? Wait, is a Arnold Palmer just? People are breaking it down for me. Is a Arnold Palmer just tea with lemonade? Because if that's an Arnold Palmer, then I have them every day. Because my green tea lemonade. Is that what an Arnold Palmer is? Uh, oh, okay, Don. I didn't know that they were that big. I guess they're all over the place. Culver's Butter Burger. Oh, so I have Arnold Palmer's every day then. No, that's a golfer. um. All right, so right now we're going into. I mean, there's probably like a lot of people here right now that would appreciate hearing about the fights. Right now, we're looking at the co-main for the prelim. Drew Dober and Rafael Alves. Drew Dober and Rafael Alves. Rafael the Third Alves against Drew Dober. I'm about to look up. Culver's. Drew Dober loses via stupid haircut. I wasn't expecting that. That was funny. Thanks for doing this one, Jim. I'm sick of the dysfunctional domestic duo. Thank you, Psycho Chef 123. I'm assuming you're talking about MMA on point. What do you think about Islam versus Charles Abdul Wahid Rafi? Abdul Wahid Rafi. Islam versus Charles. I think that it's either gonna be TKO or I think it's gonna be a stoppage. I think Makhachev is gonna get the stoppage. And look you should know if you've been here that I rooted for Oliveira for the longest. I was the one saying that he was gonna be champion before it looked like that was even in sight. I was calling it. I was on that bandwagon. Hey, I was driving it. I was all in for Oliveira. So I'm not like an Oliveira hater and I'm only rooting for Makhachev because of Khabib. Again, if you've been hanging around here, you already know that I was very anti-Makhachev for a long time because I was like, nah, this fool is like just a wannabe Khabib. He's never going to live up. And I was like fighting against that fool just because of like loyalty to Khabib, you know? So I'm not even saying I'm rooting for him. I like that fool. I want him to win. I'm saying I think he's going to win. And here's basically my main reason. And let me know if you have an argument against it. My main reason, and I think all that really needs to be said, Oliveira lets himself get hit way too much. Way too much. Trying to be that Brazilian zombie. Takes way too much damage. So many times in his fights where the ref could have stopped it easily. And it would have ended up being one of those fights where like, oh, it was early stoppage. Oh, they should have. Yeah, but he still lost. Look at the Wikipedia. Could have easily been that way because he takes too much damage. So I think it's going to come down to Makhachev with that ground and pound, with those solid hands. And Oliveira just being too willing to take the damage, thinking he could just withstand it and he's going to get back into better position. And then some refs is going to be like, this is too much. He's going to draw blood or something. It's going to be too much. Yeah, Edward Alric. I didn't show up for work because my employer created a hostile work environment. I don't know. It's like YouTube is a funny game, you know? It's easy to not show up for work because it's like the boss is always like sensually harassing you or something, you know? It just feels dirty when you're there. You don't sometimes you just want to take a break and get away. Oh, it skipped on me. Edward Auric says Islam Makhachev is like 60% Khabib, which is still enough to destroy everyone else in the division. That's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. Who do I got for Dober and Rafael? Probably Rafael. Probably Rafael. I think he's gonna choke him. I see yellow shorts, and I'm like, he's probably gonna choke him. It's not the most sophisticated opinion, but it has a very high percentage of success. Thank you, Venture Moose. I'm glad for you to see me streaming. I'm glad to have you here. Thank you, Venture Moose. Thank you for spending some of your day right here in the chat. Um, Dan S. GM, what are your thoughts on Diaz getting Hamza in the last fight? People saying they did Diaz dirty. I think that's absolutely what they're doing. Not only do they want to get back at him, but they want to give Hamza a really good name that he got passed, and that's just gonna help. Cause I mean, Diaz is on his way out anyway. They want to help Diaz. They want to help Chamoyev build his own brand and his own legacy and his own record, so that when he's climbing and trying to get a title, it's like he beat this name, he beat that name, he beat that name, and by then people aren't gonna be like Diaz was on his last legs. Diaz was already bleeding backstage when he was warming up. Diaz was already going to retire anyway. Diaz is already trying to fight Jake. They're just going to see Diaz. That's all they're going to see. They're going to see the name Nate Diaz. And they're going to be like, oh, snap. Isn't that the fool that choked out McGregor? Oh, he's a legend. Oh, man. And then it's just going to make him look good. Oh, my gosh. Rafael just broke his toe. Did he just break his toe? I think Rafael was. It looked like he broke his toe right now or something, and then maybe he was just trying to mess with his Band-Aid. That was weird. I don't know what happened. Do you think Diaz is gonna get knocked out or doctor stoppage? I think he's gonna. I think the doctor's gonna. So it's gonna be like double. I think the doctor's gonna be like running, trying to stop it as he gets knocked out. So it's kind of like a twofer. I'm gonna pay attention to this right now because I think some people might appreciate hearing this one. This one's already seeming really exciting. This is the first fight of the night that has caught my attention, to be honest. We're looking at Dolber and Alves right now. Drew Dolber kind of reminds me of Jesse Enkamp's brother. Doesn't he look like him? Oh, I forgot his name. So Dolber is just wanting to get back onto his feet right now, but Alves is like, I got you right where I want you, fool. So we're in the first round with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left. Dolber's trying to get off his. He's just trying to hold that fool close for a little bit so he can't change position. And then he's just going to try to push with all his strength to get back on his feet. He doesn't want to be on the ground. Zach. Street beefs. So Alves is just in the guard right now. Dolber's just trying to keep his enemies close. He doesn't want to let him make that separation because then he's just going to move into something a little more sophisticated. Danes, my pleasure. I think they just try to spin it, write it off as Diaz being some kind of a legend. Comes out having some kind of an injury. He injured his ear in training. He was unfocused because him and Darren Till had a fight or something, and they know how to move past stuff. Spin it, book another fight right away, get their mind off it. I don't know. They won't fail to find some kind of angle to just be like, oh, it was just this, don't even trip. Now Hamza is gonna fight Nogano, and everyone's like, oh, I don't even remember who Nate Diaz is. So Alves creates some distance and starts throwing punches down. Now he's kicking Dolber. Dolber's just hoping Alves steps back far enough that he could stand up. He finally got back up. Minute 15 left in the first round. Alves is just beating Dober to the punch every time he tries to get in there and trade. I mean, Dober hits hard, but he telegraphs a lot. That fool needs to watch the Michael J. Fox video about the non-telegraphing. He's just trying to stand and bang. You know what will be a decent fight? Maybe like Drew Dober versus Justin Gaethje. That would be like the ultimate rock'em sock'em. They could just leave their legs at home. Oh, Willamo 3. Yeah, they're back to UFC 1 rules. I don't know if they told you, UFC 277 is UFC 1 rules. Each round is 15 minutes. They train together. Don't even play. Don't play. Does Dober and Gaethje train together? I'm gonna tell you. I'm not like a fantasy football MMA fan. I don't know who trains together. All right, I got things to do in my life, and this is a live video, so normally I would edit out the part that seems like I'm insulting anyone that does know. So forgive me, but I don't know who trains with who. All right, I don't know what gym they come from. I don't know what their NCAACP wrestling record was. I have no idea. But does Justin Gaethje actually train with Drew Dober? That would be hilarious. James Toldness says my toe really hurts and nobody cares. I better get a band-aid on this paper cut before I bleed to death. Put some Aquavalva on it. Every time I get a cut, I just put some Aquavalva and it dries it right up. Wait, what does that mean? They train together. Is there a story I don't know? Slugfest Wizard, what do you use to edit with? Also, thank you, Slugfest Wizard. Also, I think Peña will make lightning strike twice. Oliveira for the win too. I use the cheapest. It's a free program if you got a Mac, I guess. I use what's it called? iMovie. That's all I use. People have tried to get me to use Adobe, what's it called? Premiere? It's like trying to edit on a rocket ship. I don't understand it. And I get angry when people tell me how it's so easy and state of the art and user friendly. And I'm like, you're lying, fool. Because I sat in front of the computer trying to use it and it's not. So I do not use Adobe Premiere. Other people have talked about Final Cut. I tried it. It was a lot better than Adobe Premiere, but nothing beats iMovie. It's free. So iMovie is like the only thing I use. I also think Peña's going to win. Again, I'm not a big old Peña fangirl. I think she's starting to get kind of annoying and she's starting to run her mouth a lot and it's kind of sad. But I do think Nunes is underestimating her again. And I do think that Peña's going to win. And I respect your loyalty to Oliveira. Premiere, Justin Kyle, Premiere is the worst. Yes, Final Cut is much more user friendly. If you keep up with Final Cut, you'll be glad. Yeah, hey, Justin, like for real, when I talk to people that champion Premiere, I'm like, fool, are you like, is it like a MLM or something? Like, are you trying to sell me Premiere right now? Or like, are you in some kind of like, I legitimately don't understand a human being that would tell me that Adobe Premiere is easy and fun to use. It is garbage, and it is the most it's so overcomplicated. I don't even understand it. It's frustrating to hear somebody say that. And yeah, I got this free trial because it's expensive. I got a free trial of Final Cut, and I felt like I could get there, and it was like worlds better than Premiere. But because I just had to stay in the pocket when I do edit of just being as fast as I can, I just was forced to stick with iMovie, and I love it. David Tampico. I missed that one. Hey, is that? Hey, has that been a thing, or did you just make that up right now on the spot? David Tampico. Oh man. I've been betting on Oliveira too long to stop now. Hey, I respect that. I respect that. Yes. For real, Candy. The only one that I use consistently because I have to, and that one I've been using for like, my gosh, longer than I want to admit. Adobe Photoshop. Photoshop, I can get through. But yeah, the other ones are ridiculous. David Tampico. Hey, that's like my favorite one. Hey, I keep playing with my nose because my nose is peeling. I was at La Playa and I don't get down with sunscreen. Marilena's always trying to spray it on me. I'm like, get that out of here. I'm trying to get my tan on, you know? But my nose starts peeling. So what happened? Did Rafael poke him in the eye or what? Oh, Drew Dober put his thumb in his eye. Put his thumb in his eye. It's weird what these lights do. I look super pale right now. I look really pale. But like in real life, I'm like, I got like way darker. So this is kind of misleading. It's kind of weird actually, because I got way darker. The doctor's looking at Alves right now. Alves is trying to get away from him. He's like, nah, don't even play that. I don't even want to look at the doctor. And he goes and hugs the doctor. He was kind of being disrespectful to the doctor. He's like, no, get out of here. And then he thought better of it. He's like, no, let me hug you. I'm sorry. One of your subs, Magic Mike Fishing, said it months ago, and it cracked me up. I can't pull a Tony and take credit. Man, that kind of integrity right there, that you can't buy that kind of integrity right there. Believe me, I tried. Hey, Alves is landing hard shots on Dober's dome right now. Oh, look at that head movement. Look at look at the way he's dancing. He's like the Brazilian Muhammad Ali. Oh, man. He started doing all that, and then he was facing this way, and Dober was over here looking at him, and he was going like that. He wasn't even looking at him. Oh, man. That was beautiful. Oh, that was clean. All right, Dober's trying to help him up now. Good sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship. Hey, I like Alves. Hey, that's beautiful. Shout out to Zach of all trades for the honesty and Magic Mike Fishing. Oh, snap. F-Bomb won the Mega Millions? I was going to give you a cut, fool. You spent it all already? I was gone 1 month. You invested or what? Hey, is Bitcoin still a thing? Is Bitcoin still a thing? Because I heard, like, I never look at any news. Like, the news is depressing. I don't understand why people watch the news. But I started seeing articles and things pop up on Twitter. Like, is Bitcoin gone? Is it over? Or are there still people like, you know what I did? When I went to Texas, I actually went to the Branch Davidian compound. I went to Waco It's actually not even in Waco. It's outside of Waco. I went to the thing. You know what I'm talking about? The Waco siege. I went over there. It was trippy. I went out there, and the way that I think of the people that are still in Bitcoin right now, it's like, I don't know if you know this, but out there at the Branch Davidian compound, there's still Branch Davidians living there. There's still like remnant, like there's still people who are on the property, and they built a new church there. That's like how I see the people who still have Bitcoin right now. Like they're just hanging on. But is it like completely gone, or is there some of you still like you're still out there mining right now? Hey, I'm feeling it right now, Karma. I missed it too. Hey, Kitty Pigeon Clueless, thank you. Thank you. And there's times when I want to like, I wonder what would happen if I made a video and it didn't even talk about fighting. That would be fun. I'd like to be able to live outside. Like, thank you for that. I like to just have fun and laugh, make people laugh, and like not talk about UFC sometimes, you know? I mean, if unless they want to pay me, it's like sometimes I get kind of sick of talking about it, you know? Muhammad Ali. Oh no! No! Don't knock them out! No! 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 I'm not a Dober hater, but oh man, he was having such a good fight. I didn't even see the hit. What happened? Thank you, the watcher. Thank you. What happened? He are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What? That was the shot that put him down? He hit him with the left hand in the solar plexus, and that ended the fight. He hit him with the left hand in the solar plexus. The fight's over. Okay, two things right here. Two things. I'm very angry right now because I was rooting for Alves. Okay, I'm very angry. Number two, I better not hear people disrespecting karate anymore and the power of the one punch to the solar plexus. All right, because too often I hear people, what is even the solar plexus? Because they're like too busy talking about guillotines and rear naked chokes and leg locks and whatnot. They forget that people have punches in their arsenal, you know? So number one, I'm very irritated and frustrated right now because the guy that I wanted to win got put down with a left hand to his chest. Number two, never disrespect karate again. I feel like I broke even. I don't know. Man, I wanted Alves to win. Thank you, the watcher. Hey, I'm trying to build the infrastructure right now. If I could work out the infrastructure where I could write the videos, I have to do a bunch of research first, but then write them and then shoot them, and then I get some help with the editing, and I could kick them out faster. And I'm not editing day and night, and that's my whole life. And then I hate my life. I'd like to get back into that flow. I'm trying to work out the infrastructure right now. There's things going on behind the scenes as we speak, so that I could get that fine-tuned machine going, you know? But thank you, the watcher. Man. Hey, what a comeback, though. What a comeback. What a comeback for Dolber. Um, um, oh, man. Alves is heartbroken right now. He's crying. Um, um, no, yeah. Hold on. Let me see. I'm trying not to miss any of this right here. Um, the Waco siege thing was crazy. I remember seeing that like on the news when I was little and stuff. David Koresh, yeah. I went out there. I don't know if you've seen the show Waco or seen the documentaries and stuff. You know that bus that they were in, the underground. They had like a tunnel system. The bus is still there. You could see it like all burned and charred into the ground. The yellow bus, like the top, you could still see it. I touched it and I was like, and then you could see the hole. You know where they were in when they gassed all the kids and the moms, and they were underground. They couldn't get out. There's a little hole right there. You could see in where they were at. It's crazy. Yeah, me too, Dan S. It's crazy what happened. I'm not like one of these crazy like anti this, anti that. I don't want cops anymore, and I'm not like. But the cops and the government in that situation, that was dirty. That was crazy. The way that they mishandle things. Um, hey Derek Sharon, that would be hilarious. That would make me very happy. I would think that was funny. Um, Whoa, E. Guzman, that's crazy. Yeah, like from what I understand, the Texas Rangers are like the only ones that weren't doing things dirty. The ATF and the FBI were like, that was dirty. The solar Lexus. Yeah, I appreciate you, Harley-Mon. That's how Tyson dropped Spinks? Oh. Um, Yeah, Karma the Schemer. Hey, if you're here and you're watching this right now because you don't know how to use Reddit and you were unable to find the event that you can watch for free, and you are subjected now to my play-by-play and colorful commentary, I would appreciate it very much if you would just click the like button. YouTube is just like one gigantic robot, and they don't care about quality. They just want to know that you clicked. And when they see that you clicked, they're like, we'll show them more of this channel. So please, it's in your hands. My fate is in your control right now. All you got to do is click the like button and you will help me succeed. Thank you very much. Oh snap, he gave him the Din Mock. He gave him that he gave him the Mexican, he gave him the dim sum. Elvis got hit with the dim sum. Oh, I guess that's what he did, Venture Moose. You're the only one that could speak on it then. The solar Lexus is like a Tesla, but better. I don't understand. Like, okay, Tesla's supposed to be like the coolest new thing and it's like all trendy and all that. Why did they have to make it so ugly? It looks like a new Prius. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. If you're gonna make like the state of the art and like this is the car that's going to Mars and like I bought this car with my Bitcoin, it's like at least make it look nice. Um um Hey, thank you, Todd Stagshorn. I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I think I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm excited about what the future holds. Here's the thing: I kind of gave up on ever being successful on YouTube, so I feel like a new freedom to where like I'm just gonna do whatever I want. If it's fun, if I think it's funny, if I'm enjoy it, I'm just gonna do it because whenever I try playing the game, that doesn't work. So I'm just gonna do whatever I want. And if I don't upload for 4 months, I guess I don't. And then I think something's funny, and then maybe I do it. But I am. You brought up something right now that I've been excited about. So I like to see how that comes to pass. Um, for sure, Waylam, for sure. Um, oh my gosh, I'm sorry to think you skipping on me. Hey, I Crash Pango. I love Texas. I love Texas. I'm gonna get a Lexus and move to Texas, and I'm gonna protect my solar plexus. And all my exes live in Texas. I love Texas. It's my home. I got blood there. We're gonna get a big old party bus, and we're all just gonna go. We're all gonna go to Texas. It's gonna look like that one scene from "I Was Born in East LA." Man, I was born in East LA. I was born in East LA. I'm gonna get copyright now. We're all just gonna be coming into Texas like that. The big old wave from Califas just flooding into Texas, and then we're gonna go ruin Texas. Hey, Dan, I haven't seen the late. I'm gonna tell you, I've been saying Teslas look funny and they look ridiculous, and I don't like them. Years ago, that prototype of the truck, the one that looked like the Kobe Bryant shoes, there it's all like metallic. That came out, and it was like, hey, if I ever get money, I'm gonna buy that truck. That truck looked bad, but now you're saying there's a new prototype. What does it look like now? Tesla truck. Oh, that is clean. If this is the one that's still it, hey, if the truck comes out, I'm getting it. That truck looks like something from RoboCop. Oh no. Oh, I hope that's not it. Look, if you look it up, I like the one that's like all angular and it's silver. Now I'm seeing like a blue and a red one. Those look like garbage. I hope they end up making the original one that just looks like just like grayish, you know? That one is bad. But the only thing, I hope they make a gasoline version, because I don't want an electric car. If they could make a Tesla that takes gas, I'm getting it. Um, we are. I believe this is the main event right now of the prelims. Um, Morono and Semel's Burger. Um, Tampico Nation. um, when are you gonna start doing regular YouTube videos again, crazy guy? I don't know. It's not a sustainable thing. It costs money to make videos. Um, there's not enough time in the day for me to be a one man show anymore. It's just no life to live, you know. So I don't know. I'm trying to get the infrastructure in place right now, so that maybe I could get some help editing. Maybe, I don't know. Um, GM, what are you doing when you're not making? I love how specific. When you're not making hundreds of thousands of people laugh in small groups. In small groups. Um, being a dad, being a husband and a dad, and when you do this ridiculous job that I do that takes up a full day as it is, um sometimes I envy people who make videos without like scripting them out like meticulously. It's like if I'm not gonna say it. When every single word is thought out and written, it takes a lot more time than if I'm just doing something and shooting it. Um, so yeah, when I'm not working on every aspect of a video, I don't know, helping with homework, playing, cooking, cleaning, um, I don't know. I love to read. Um, and then I love to eat too much, and then I have to exercise so that I don't gain 300 pounds. So that's pretty much my life right there. Um, Sam Bosman is watching the night shift in Belgium. Peace. Watching from night shift in Belgium. Oh snap! Hey, thanks for doing it. I hope you don't get caught. I appreciate it, Sam. Um, so we're down to a minute 28 in the first round. Somebody got poked or something. What happened? He's telling the refs that fool. I think he's. I don't know who did what. Oh, Morono got poked in the eye. Take your time, homie. Take your time. Um. Oh, you could convert a Tesla to gas. You could figure it out. Buy a Tesla and put a big obnoxious V8 in it. Hey, look it. If I ever become successful and I have the funds to do it, I want to get a Tesla truck and then pay someone to put a V8 in it. Then I would feel comfortable driving it. Um I would just feel weird driving around something on like Energizer batteries, you know? I want some gas in my ride. Um and I was thinking about doing a documentary. Like if I could like get the funding from Netflix or something, like a Netflix documentary, Finding Flaco. I would definitely be interested in developing that. Jab from Morono, trying to keep him away, threaten him with that teat, but he didn't throw it out. Oh, he is getting swollen. Are they talking about Morono from the eye poke? I Oh no, the other fool swollen. I don't know what I'm talking about. Someone's saying that if it's too hard to do breakdowns, to just do live streams. The problem is, here's my thing. First of all, I was flattered and surprised when I was on my hiatus. How many comments I read of people saying that they missed specifically the Mexican Fight Companions, and I was like, what? I didn't think people, like, of all things to mention. Um, I know I stream often when I'm actually making videos, and I know there are other channels that only stream or like 90% stream. But I just feel like if I just started streaming and nothing but streaming, there's a big old fat chunk of people, and even I myself would feel like that was being lazy. Because it's like, how am I gonna go from these highly edited videos, cut, all this writing, all this type, move this to that, and now I just stream. Now I just go live and I'm just here and I'm talking. No production, no writing, no editing. I just would feel like it would look like I was just being lazy. And I've seen comments like that before. I've had months where like I didn't make any breakdowns, but I streamed the fights every weekend. And everyone's like, oh, you just do this now? Oh, what happened? You changed, you fell off. So then I see other people like, oh, just stream. And then I'm like, man, I guess you just can't please everybody. Maybe I should just stream. Um, I would like to just stream and then whenever I'm able to do a breakdown, but then you got the problem of the algorithm. When you're not being consistent enough with one thing, then like when I finally do make a breakdown, it doesn't get put out there. So I don't know. I can never do the right thing. Um oh, that's what's up, Sam. Sleeping. You're watching from the morning shift. Joy, that's what's up. Helping you wake up. Thank you, Kim. He's just working. He's just living his life. He's just trying to build an empire. And I have every intention, as I have for like the last 4 years, of bringing him back and doing more, but it just hasn't developed. It's all good, Mike. It happens. People gotta live lives in reality. I don't understand it, but I respect it. Thanks for saying that, Misguided. That's a beautiful perspective. Thank you, Liam. Thank you for saying that. That's encouraging, because sometimes I feel like if I only did streams until I'm able to do breakdowns, and people are gonna be like, I'm not even gonna watch this, and then it only backfires and hurts the channel. So that's good to hear. Thank you, Richard. Hey, that makes me happy to hear, Gazine. Then I know that they're not completely a waste and just irritating people. So I'm happy to hear that, actually. F-bomb. You're not talking about Flacco, are you? Hold up. Samuel's burger. Morono with that overhand right, trying to attack that swollen eye from. Oh, wait, I'm saying the wrong name. I said that Morano's trying to attack Morono. Morono's going after that left eye of Samuel's burger, spamming that eye. I can't. Oh, the eye is bad. I don't understand why the cameraman has it at the worst angle. It's like they're trying to not let us see the eye. They're staying on the other side constantly. And I wasn't even able to see how bad the eye looked. And I'm like, why is Joe Rogan being so dramatic about it? Hey, how come Joe Rogan looks like he looks like Hitman, but like with the wrong dimensions. He looks like they didn't size him right. I just saw him right now sitting in the corner. He looks like Hitman if it was played on like the first version of PlayStation, where the characters are like all squished. They look like he looks like Roblox. Joe Rogan looks like Roblox Hitman if he was a Roblox character. Oh, Morono's on the bottom. He's trying to get the sub, but Samuel's burger starts down with the hammer fist. The wrong resolution hit, man. Yeah. Oh man, he's trying to get. Oh man. Oh wait, hey, chill, Samuel's burger, chill. He couldn't see that the clock ran out because his eye. Joe Roblox. That's it right there. Oh, that's it right there. I want to make that image now with him like all squished with his arms like that. Put like the caption Joe Roblox. Hey, Lemmy, that's how you put it together. See, we're brainstorming right here. We're creating right here. Kitty Pigeon Clueless. Thank you. Thank you, Kitty. I was going to say Pity Pigeon. Thank you, Kitty Pigeon Clueless. Thank you so much for the support. Zenith, they removed the sound. Why would they do that? Hey, for reals, Misguided. That was a moment right there. Hey, how are they not gonna stop this fight? It's Morono versus One Eye Samuel's burger. How are they not gonna stop that fight? Just because there's no blood? They would have stopped it if it was Nate Diaz. That fool literally is fighting like Michael Bisping right now. Oh, that is dumb. I'm not like all for like ending fights, but it's like we're gonna lose the BMF fight, and we're not, and they're not gonna stop this one. Huckleberry Harrison. The women fighters should be able to kick the crotch, but no, but no punches to the chest. In skateboarding, when a woman slams on a rail, it's called getting. That sounds so graphic. It sounds graphic. I've never heard that. Oh, Samuelsberger just did a flying knee to Morono, landed right on the chin. Morono went to his back, but now Morono's just right into the BJJ. He's like, hey, this is where I wanted to be anyway. Hey, Huckleberry Harrison, I don't know. I can't say that I relate to the sensation of when a woman. By the way, what is a woman? When they get hit in their special place. If that's, I don't know. I've seen certain women be like, it don't even hurt, and then other ones are like, oh, and it's like, is it just from person to person, or I don't understand how that works. But I'm all for it. That would be a lot more entertaining to watch. Joe Blocks. Hey, for real, Zach. Oh, what is a woman? He talks like Batman. Huh? By the way, what is a woman? Every time I hear that fool, I feel like his throat hurts just to talk. Um, respect, Watman. I thought the ref couldn't put their thing back in their mouth. Some refs act like they won't do it, or whatever. Um, so we are in the third round, 3 minutes and 24 seconds. Alex Morono with his back against the cage. Sam Ellsberger trying to keep him there. I don't know if he was trying to go for a spinning elbow, but Morono went the other way. Man. So now that thing isn't just swollen; it is like bleeding. It's like Nate Diaz bleeding, and they're just gonna let this thing. The UFC really does hate Nate Diaz. Man, Morono is just on point with the timing right now. Anytime Samuelsberger tries to close the distance, Morono lands first. If he swings, Morono counters. He's just Samuelsberger is just one step behind. Oh, Morono's starting to get tired. He's just throwing that. He's just throwing that arm out there now. We're under 2 minutes now in the final round. Morono's still tagging though. The funny thing is Morono's getting tired of socking Samuelsberger so much. So ultimately, it's the worst for Samuelsberger. Beautiful counter punching from Morono. I'm feeling like Dan Hardy. Just stop the fight already. What's the point right now? We're under a minute now in the final round. Oh man, Samuelsberger came flying forward like he was gonna throw a flying something, and Morono just socked him in the air. And unless Samuelsberger comes out with something crazy like Drew Dober, I mean that's it. We're at about 15 seconds left in the final round. This is going to be Morono's day. Unless he just like dies out of nowhere. This is Morono's fight. And that's it. And that's it. Man. And Semmelsberger just drops his mouthpiece. That fool's all discombobulated. Fool, put your hands down. Put your hands down. Why did you lift your hands right now? Why did you lift your hands? Oh. I'm hearing. Let's see. So we got Paulo Costa. It's such a bummer that fight was canceled. I was very curious to see how both of those fools would do. Magomed Ankalaev, Anthony Smith. I thought that fool was just a commentator now. Alex Perez, Alexandre Pantoja, Derek Lewis. How is Derek Lewis still on the main card? Sergey Pavlovich, Brandon Moreno, Kaikara France, Juliana Peña, Amanda Nunes. Morono. Four wins in a row. They're trying to get him a ranked fighter next. Morono. Hey, I was at that bridge right there in Dallas when I went there. Do you see the bridge they're showing right there? I went over there and they were having a swap meet. It was bad. I went over there. I don't know if any of you saw, I posted on my story. I went over there to that bridge and they were having a big old swap meet. And some fools were doing a rap battle and I was buying cotton candy and elotes and stuff. It was bad over there. I felt like I was back home. I'm on the wrong page. Hold up. I got to go to the main card now. Main event. Barely going into the main event, Juice Box. It's just starting right now. We're looking at disclaimers and stuff, telling me they're going to sue me if I show the footage. We're living fat today. We got variety. Been waiting a long time to see you commentate on Morono. Josue. Hey, it was crazy. I believe this is the first time I have commentated on Morono, right? I feel like every other time I've heard that name, for some reason I didn't stream or something. But that was very exciting. I'm happy that I think this might be the first time I've ever. This might be the first time I've ever. I might be the first time. I'm guessing here that I've ever seen one of his fights all the way through, and I'm glad that it was during one of these. He busted that fool up. Bugnish won. I'm happy. I'm happy to be here. Marloca. Living the Marloca. Oh my goodness, Marloca. Marloca, you are too generous. You're too generous. Too generous, loca. Thank you so much. Juice box. Great fun, Grandmaster. Thank you for being here today. Grape juice, courtesy of Juice Box. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Great to see you. OG in the house. David Capico. David the Tampico Capico. 17 months. Hey, they are Mexica. They are Mexica. I can't decide. I can't decide. I need to have all of them. I love grapes. Grape juice, grape nuts, grape poupon. All of them. Jose Peña. Thank you. Thank you for my grape fun. Tampico, the Mexican Sunny D. Man, I missed that bridge. Man, I missed that bridge. You see that green hotel right there? I kept looking at that from my room every night. I was right there. I miss my home. I want to go back. I want to go back. Man, I miss it so much. I got back off the plane in California, and I was like, it stinks here. And it was a lot harder to breathe. Marloca, quien ganó the co-main event. Glad to see you again. Peña. I'm not a fanboy. I'm not like diehard Peña and I'm gonna get the poster and everything. I just believe she's gonna win. We saw the way she made Nunes look is the way Nunes made Ronda Rousey look. The way that she handled her, you know how I mean, yeah, he got knocked out, but you know how Sean Strickland made Adesanya look dumb because he couldn't get in Strickland's head and he punked him and embarrassed him. Like, Strickland handled Adesanya better than anyone I've ever seen in my life. Like, better than all of us. Don't even lie. I feel like the way Strickland handled Adesanya, that's how Peña handled Nunes in the cage. It's like, I can't believe what we're watching. Seeing her do that and then seeing Nunes still disrespect her and still underestimate her. It's like, she's delusional. What is she thinking? Thank you, Marloca. Definitely 3D land. Definitely. And I realized that apparently I got a lot of family and ancestry in Texas. So when I was in Texas, I was like, I'm home. Like, I could feel it, you know? I felt like when I stood on that soil, I felt my roots dig in, you know? It's like, this is where I came from, you know? It's like somewhere along the way, I just got dropped off in California, you know? They were just trying to throw me into that California machine so that I could help produce fruit or something, you know? It just threw me into that big monster. Huckleberry Harrison. Huckleberry Harrison. I ain't got to pay my student loans for like 3 more weeks. I got some extra and can toss some your way. You are right on, Peña. Huckleberry Harrison? Well, I'll tell you this, Huckleberry Harrison. I pay my bills off of being a YouTuber, which is very stupid, I know. I haven't made a video in a month and a half. So you understand how much your contribution means to me today. So thank you. I mean, it's that simple. So while I figure out my infrastructure and see if I could get any editors or anything, that's to be determined. But I could tell you right now that the timing and the fact that you don't have to pay your student loans for 3 more weeks is absolutely a blessing in disguise for me. So I am very, very thankful. I'm looking at that face off right now. I'm very, very thankful for you coming through and helping me get an editor. So thank you very much, Huckleberry Harrison. And I hope because you helped me that your student loan gets pushed even farther somehow. And that it'll end up being a blessing in disguise for you as well. Thank you very much. And I hope you actually find a job in your area of expertise, because I know a lot of people that are still paying their student loans that it doesn't look like they're ever going to be able to pay off, and they didn't even get a job in that category, myself being included. Richard Latif, I will donate you $100 if Peña wins. No way she wins. Richard Latif, you have been screenshotted. Oh man. I prefer Paul Felder over DC. Liam, you have been blocked. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, Frisky Dingo, that's dirty. Hey, is this better, Frisky Dingo? Is this better? Yeah, Huckleberry Harrison. Yeah, I've tried so many times to push it back. And then I feel like I've heard, again, I don't follow the news, but I feel like I've heard here and there that there's different people in politics that are like, I'm going to get rid of it. You're not going to have to pay your student debt. It's going to go away. And I still got it. So I guess they lied. Uh-oh. I got a job, Grandmaster. I'm the best dishwasher in the world. None better than me. Hey, Izzy Garcia. I'm proud of you. You took my title. You are now the best dishwasher in the world. I'm happy that you are gainfully employed and that you are able to pay your bills. That's very good to hear. Grandmaster, Tree Delan, would you want DC commentating on Oliveira versus Islam? Yeah, I think it would be interesting hearing somebody that's close like that. It would just be entertaining to me, witnessing them trying to balance not being too emotional or like take sides. I think that would be more entertaining than someone where we wouldn't have to worry about that. And that's just a selfish perspective because I just think it will be entertaining. I'm not because some people it's like well, I don't want to hear that because he's biased, and I want the person. No, I think it's funny. I think it's entertaining. That's what we're here for, entertainment. Michael Bebo, thank you, Michael Bebo, for the grape fund. It keeps increasing. I'm gonna be having grapes forever. I'm gonna be having grapes long after they're out of season. Magu, every UFC is looking for you. I'm looking for you, and other UFC channels have been talking about you. Nah, for real. Nah, they haven't. What they say? It's weird. Like, I don't know. Unless you're like all full of yourself and you think you're great, it's so weird to hear stuff like that. Because I feel like I'm in my own little world and I have like my own loyals who are cool and show up. And every time like another channel even like references me or mentions, I'm like, oh snap, they actually know who I am. It's cool. I don't know. I don't know if like some people get over that at some point or what, but they're probably like, we're glad he's gone. Huckleberry Harrison, we will at some point. We'll make a Discord and we'll all plan it one day. And I'm gonna get arrested for saying that, huh? Someone's gonna send this to Nancy Pelosi. Polidori's Revenge, Alexander Sass. Good to see you, Grandmaster. Thoughts on MMA Guru? Oh, I've been waiting to give MMA Guru a piece of my mind. You ready for it? I got a lot. No, I don't. Look, I'm gonna tell you. The first time I ever heard of MMA Guru, people were saying something weird about this other fool's trying to copy you, and like something about his beanie, and I was like, what are they talking about? So I clicked on the channel and it was some dude in a beanie, and look it, I'm gonna chalk it up to people just being dumb and trying to start drama, because some people in the chat were like, oh, he's trying to be the other dude with the beanie, and I don't know, like, so I'm out of curiosity, I click on it and I'm like, what? Because they're I'm not gonna say it. This isn't about MMA Guru though. I had something that I could have said about someone else, but I'm gonna let the internet decide for itself, you know. But I clicked on his channel and I was like, the dude just wearing a beanie. Like, I don't understand. People could wear beanies. And then I got off the channel, and then months and months went by, and to be honest, I forgot about it. Just like he would have forgot about me, you know. I'm not trying to say he's forgettable or anything. I forgot. And then months and months and months later, people were saying that he was talking papas about me in the chat. And then some of you will remember that. And then I was like, oh, what's that? And then I went over there and I started talking papas about him a little bit, having fun. And to be honest, I regret that. I hate that it happened. I should have been a little bit more level beanied and just waited a few more minutes to see what was going on. Because I thought he was talking papas and people in here were saying that he was talking trash. So I went over there and I was like, oh, yeah, what's up? And I said a couple things that I was trying to be funny. And then I realized people were just trying to start beef. And I was like, man, I jumped the gun. And then I started watching his videos and I was like, I agree with a lot of the stuff this guy says. And some of it I don't. But he has a crazy, crazy, crazy work ethic. Like I said a while ago, earlier in the stream, the MMA Guru goes live like 29 times a day. I saw one time in a forum on Reddit that there was actually a conspiracy that the MMA Guru actually has a clone, and that when he goes to sleep, the other one starts streaming. I don't know if that's true. I've been trying to watch like you know, when you see like spot the difference, you go back and forth. Sometimes I watch it and I'm like, who am I looking at right now? Like, I don't know if it's a brother, I don't know if it's a clone, I don't know if it's because like a lot of people say that I look like Tim Pool. I don't know if it's that kind of a situation, but I respect his work ethic. The dude's a machine. So I don't know. I don't know if you're a fan of the MMA guru or if you're like anti MMA guru. I know there was a campaign a while back to get that fool back on the bus to send him to Jerusalem. But I don't think I have anything bad to say about him. If I do, I'll come back at it later. But I usually that's what people are looking for when they ask how you feel about someone. They just want a good headline, you know. But I don't know. He's all right. I'm actually a supporter on his channel. If that speaks volumes. I'm just waiting for Magomedov to come out right now. In case you're like, why are we talking about the MMA guru so much? I'm glad you made it, Goostronics. It's the first time. And that's why it feels like the first time. I think a grizzly. I'd be cheering for the gorilla, though. What? What the heck? Oh, are you talking about who would win a fight between a grizzly and a gorilla? Look, I refuse to accept any logic. I refuse the logic, the statistics, the data, the science. I got the gorilla. I don't care. You can send me the Reddit link. You can send me the National Geographic video. I got the gorilla. All right. I don't care about the size. I don't care about the weight. I don't care about the nails. I don't care about the swipe. I'm talking about fight IQ. I'm talking about low center of gravity. I'm talking about style. I'm talking about aggression. Have you seen the bears when they go toe to toe? They just go, they look like they're trying to kiss each other. It's like the equivalent of two fools that want to get down and they just do BJJ. That's like the equivalent of when bears fight. They go like this, you gonna kiss or what? That's not fighting. You see gorillas, they're like, let's bang, fool. Let me bang, bro. It's not the same thing. It's a different level of aggression. It's like when I was on Reddit one time, I saw some big old like 350-pound, 6'8" dude, and he got choked out by a little like 15-year-old. It's like, I don't care how tall you are. It doesn't work like that. Some fools get too caught up and they're like, well, how much you weigh? What's your shoe size? Oh, yeah, I guess you would beat me up. It doesn't work like that. Grandmaster, do you check your Instagram DMs? I do not. Here's the thing with DMs and me. How do I want to say this? People only DM me because I make content, right? Right? If I never made content, you wouldn't even know who I was, right? That's how it works. I made content. Some point you came along and then you DM me. So the problem I have with DMs is I got to keep making content. And there's been times throughout the years I get into the DMs and I respond and I try to do my best to be on them. And I'm not like the kind of person that, because I've seen people do this and I think it's careless and irritating. You could send like this big old heartfelt message and say nice things and compliments, and then the person will just put like a thumbs up or heart it. And I'm like, well, I'd rather not even open it. If I sent like some heartfelt message to someone that I look forward to their videos and I enjoy them very much and I'm a fan or whatever, and I said all this stuff and and then you did this thing in this one video and it meant this to me, and they just like heart it, I'm like, oh, that's it, fool? Like, I'd rather they not even ever open it. It's even worse to me if they do that. So when I respond, it's like I'm gonna sit here and we're gonna talk. I'm gonna go back and forth and I'm gonna respond to everything you said. And it's like when you do 3 or 4 or 10 of those, it's like that was all the time you had in the day to make content. Now the kids are home. So it's like it got to this point where I was like in the DMs more than making content. It's like, oh, wait, I can't do this. And then I'm not like a 18-year-old bachelor, you know. I know there's a lot of people that get into content creation because they want to make the rounds, you know. They want people DMing them. They want the fame, and they want to. And it's like I'm either gonna choose that all day, hours in the DMs, or I'm gonna be with my family, you know. So it's like I'm just trying to figure out how to juggle all this stuff. So I know sometimes people are like, "What's up with you in the DMs?" And it's like it's and it probably has just a lot to do with the way that my brain works, because a lot of people wouldn't even think about it this much. But it's a roller coaster for me. Sometimes I'll get in there and I'll be like, you know what? I remember like 3 months ago, I started a new thing. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get in there 1 hour a day. I'm gonna respond to as many things I can, and then I'm out. But then what drives me crazy is, let's say 2-3 hours later, I see responses, and I'm like, well, now I gotta respond. I can't leave them hanging. So now I don't even open them really. It's extremely rare that I do. I have all the notifications off. Most of the time, I don't only have notifications off on Instagram. I have it off on my whole phone, like even for text messages and stuff. Because I'm not a person that likes technology. If I could, and I said it before a lot of times, I wouldn't even have a phone. I would live in the forest with no internet. I'm not someone that always needs to have a phone in my hand talking to people. Um, I'm an introvert, and I just need a book and some ice drinks, and I'm good. Um, um, I didn't even know that the MMA Guru was a Conor McGregor fan, and I feel like I've watched a lot of MMA Guru content. So, am I not a loyal fan? Should I have known that? Um, Please forgive me. I'm trying to get back to the fights, but I feel like there was a lot of conversation going right here, and I don't want to miss anything. Uh, Rene Juarez, GM, you had me trying out different MMA guys for this kind of content. And let me tell you, they're no good. You're my Huckleberry, even though you be talking too much papas about my OG Diaz bros. Forgive me. It comes from a place of frustration because I've been rooting for them for the longest, and they keep hurting me, just like Michelle Watterson and Holly Holm. I'm sorry for making you do the rounds, though, Renee. I'm gonna try to be back. I'm gonna try to get back in the game. I'm gonna tell you, like that's one of the things when I heard the MMA Guru's take on the Kane situation. I was like, when I heard MMA Guru talking about Kane, I'm gonna try not to be too dramatic because that hit kind of hard. But let me get past that. I felt the closest example I could give, because this is no comparison, because we're talking about like real life stuff here, like prison time and shooting and stuff. Like that's not the same. But when he talked about how he feels about Kane, then I was like, now I get it. Now I know how my viewers, who are like really loyal viewers, feel when I disrespect like Adesanya and they're a big Adesanya fan or something like that. I'm like, now I get it. Like I know how it feels to be like a follower and get really mad at something. um MMA Guru, big fan of yours. MMA Guru's. Hey, I don't know if that's like. I'm happy to hear you say that. I don't know if he would agree, but if he is, I'm happy to hear that. I'm glad. I got nothing but good things to say about him. Um, Forgive me, I'm still trying to go through this. Right now, Anthony Smith is on his back. I'm assuming he got socked and he's trying to fake that he's pulling guard like Nate Diaz. Goki 007, I didn't catch what you said about Peña, but who you got? I say Peña again. I called the last time Grandmaster. Well, I'm assuming that what you're referring to is like, what are my actual thoughts on it? Oh, Anthony Smith is limping. Didn't he hurt his leg before real bad? Oh, his ankle. Did it break or what? I think Peña is getting kind of annoying. Here's what I want to emphasize. I'm not a Peña fangirl. I'm not like, oh, Peña. I think she's gonna win. I do think she's starting to get annoying because she's starting to get kind of cocky and an ego and run her mouth a lot, which it goes along with being a fighter. It's like playing the game, getting in people's heads. It is getting kind of obnoxious though. But we already saw what she did. The way I illustrated it, I feel like the way she made Amanda look is the way Amanda made Ronda Rousey look. It was like, oh wow, she could do that to her. Why in the world can't she do it again? Especially when Amanda Nunes is underestimating her again. And not only is Amanda Nunes underestimating her, she's underestimating her after what Peña did to her. She's delusional. Not only is she underestimating her, she's underestimating her after what she did to her. She's crazy. Jack M. Jack M. 200 big ones from Jack M. Jack M says, be real. That's all I ask. Jack M. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it very much, Jack M. It's kind of a scary thing hopping back into this after being out of it so long, not knowing how you're going to be received, not knowing if people are still going to be there for you, not knowing if people even want to see you anymore. For all I know, the Weasel MMA would not have bought a 5-pack of beanies. Maybe you guys didn't even need me anymore. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe the landscape has changed. I don't know what to expect. Joe Rogan's out here wearing a tie. And then you come through and support like this, and thank you. It makes me feel like I still have a home here. I still have people here who are ready for the truth. The MMA truthers. The MMA truthers have been homeless for like 2 months now. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can go home again. Thank you, Jack M. Thank you. Look, I want to say this. If you ever want to DM me, please do it. Even if you hear me say, I don't read them, please send it. Because in the back of my beanie, I always think, you know what? I'm going to get to a better point. I'm going to have help with editing. I'm going to be more prolific. I'm going to get back in the DMs. I don't have a mindset like I hate them. I'm never going to get in there. I don't want them. They're annoying. That's not my mindset. I'm always thinking in the back of the beanie, at some point, I'm getting there. I just haven't had the luxury yet. Anthony Smith's getting socked up. Oh, he's turtling up now. They're going to call it. He's turtling up. He's on his knees right now. He's doing the Junior Dos Santos. He's just turtling up. He's trying to talk to his coaches. What's he doing? He's getting hammer-fisted. Hey, Yamasaki, what are you doing? That's it. They're trying to decipher what he was saying right now. Oh, they heard what he said. So Anthony Smith was on his knees. and he was like shouting something to the coach. He was shouting something. I couldn't hear what he's saying. He was telling his coach, "Hey, I thought I was commentating this fight." He said, "I didn't know I was fighting. I thought I was commentating. I didn't even bring my mouthpiece." They got DC today? That's messed up. That's messed up. I don't even want to give him a hard time now. That fool thought he was just showing up for the after. What did they even do? You know how they have the commentators and then they have the other commentators where they're like on a whole different set? That's dirty. I feel bad for him now. Casuals MMA says MMA Guru said he likes your channel. Look at MMA Guru, like he talks for a living, right? That's what you have to do. YouTubers talk for a living. But at the same time, I would say that he's got like a stoic kind of thing, in that like he strikes me as a kind of individual that like kind of keeps his cards close, you know? So the fact that he actually said, if he actually said that he likes my channel, that's like a big compliment, because I don't see him as the kind of guy that's going all around telling all the channels of people he likes. So that says a lot to me. Do you still put mayonnaise in sopa? I have not been eating sopa very much lately. I've been trying to do better and eat better. Sopa is very, very, very fattening, especially the way I eat it. But I mean, the last time I had it, absolutely. I'm not gonna eat sopa with no mayonnaise. Edward Alric. One time I was watching his live stream and someone on the chat was asking him about you, and the MMA Guru got offended because some people were saying that you were doing better quality videos than him. No, here's the impressive thing about the MMA Guru. See, I'll take a bunch of time making videos that are all like highly edited with the cuts and all that. And it's a struggle. It's a struggle trying to get viewership. Now, MMA Guru, he'll just start streaming. He'll just put his webcam on and go. And he still has a loyal viewer base. That speaks volumes. That's a big compliment to him. So, I mean, I wouldn't even get offended at that. I mean, for someone to come at him that way, that's kind of, I would be kind of annoyed. Like, fool, what's the point of saying that? Just trying to make me sound like my bit. But the thing is, that's like, it only makes him look good because he pops on the webcam and then everyone just shows up. It's like, who cares about the camera? They're there for him. So it's like, that's how you know if you got it, you know? Some people could buy like a $5,000 camera and people still don't want to watch them. No, Jay Smith, I haven't posted videos in like a month and a half. But when I was posting videos, people were telling me they weren't getting those notifications either. So what are those figurines behind you? These are my monos right here. These are my toys. These are my WWF wrestlers when WWF was still cool. Back in the day, a lot of people don't know this. Back in the heyday, like in that classic legacy era, the golden age, you know, the golden era, the attitude era, wrestling was like different. It was like real. And now it's like all fake and pathetic and cringy. Back then it was real. You had like heavy duty people like Mankind right here, Bushwhackers, Honky Tonk Man, Terrence Crawford, Mike Tyson. Why does he have a stick? That fool showed up with the staff. But I don't know. I just like him. To be honest, I had him up before I even started making videos on this set or whatever. That's just how I wanted to decorate this room. And then it was just a coincidence that I was making videos in front of him. That's just how I already had him. because I just wanted to see him. Yeah, old man still can. People do that. People did that between me and the MMA holes a long time ago. And I remember I was kind of bummed out because I was like, why are they saying stuff about me? Because I would always watch the MMA holes like before I even started doing my own streams. And I wasn't buying the fights, and I didn't want to like have to find them and get a virus or whatever. I watched the MMA holes, and then people were saying that they were saying stuff. I was like, what they even say? And then I looked into it, and then I found out that it was people were just acting dumb. But I like the MMA holes. Does Guru have an editor? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. I think he's just trying to keep it all a one man show like me. To be honest, I like the one man show thing. I would love being able to be like, yeah, this is my channel. I'm doing well and I do it all by myself. For real, when people ask me like, do you have a writer? I'm like, at first I'm kind of offended and I'm like, no. Who's your editor? Me. I like that. And if I get to the point where I'm getting help, then I'm not gonna love it because I like being able to say that I do all of it, but I also don't have a life. So it's a trade-off. Um So Anthony Smith lost because his leg broke. And next we're gonna get Alex Perez and Alexander Pantoja. Kamaru Usman. I'm looking at a promo right now. Usman getting hyped up by Joe Rogan. And is it true that he's in the Black Panther Part 2 movie? So we're just seeing a lot of Usman right now. Leon Edwards. I feel like I'm not gonna be delusional, you know? I'm not gonna say dumb stuff just to like make drama or just to be difficult or whatever, but like Usman, you gotta respect Usman. And he's talented and all that. But I feel like a lot of the way the outcomes of his fights are because people respect him too much and or they're afraid of him. They're trying to be too cautious. I don't know. Because when he's fighting people like Burns or Colby both times, maybe Masvidal, I don't remember, but definitely not as much. He was in trouble so many times. And I know if you're like a Kamaru head, you don't want to admit it. But he got hurt plenty of times. He left himself open plenty of maybe not got hurt because I want to be more I want to be as accurate as possible. I don't want to lose credibility here. And I know I will with some people because they're just 100% Kamaru fans. So I won't say he got hurt, but he got caught. When he fought Colby both times, when he fought Burns, and I don't know, maybe someone else. I'm not sure right now. He got caught often enough that Colby, man, he's been fighting like the same people since Woodley, huh? He fought Colby twice and Masvidal twice. And then he only fought Burns, the other one. Wow. I feel like my memory was different than what it is. He just keeps fighting the same people. So I feel like if somebody was a little bit more confident or like, how did they say, throwing it onto the wind or something like that? They'd actually have a shot at defeating him. I see Edwards, the way that Edwards fought Nate Diaz. If he fights Usman like that, I absolutely think he could beat him. But I feel like Kobe and Burns both caught him, but both of those fights were like too emotional for very different reasons. Kobe was very emotional because of all the drama and hatred and beef and all that, and then Burns because of how they were friends or whatever, and then maybe not so much anymore. But the way that Usman leaves those openings, and he's sloppy in some areas and gets caught and gets hit, it's like if someone would just keep their composure and keep going in and out without getting too emotional, the way that Leon was doing with Nate, I absolutely think that he could defeat him. But people just, it's like they see those highlights and they see him all ripped up and they see him like dominating, and they don't execute. They just back up at the last second, or they tie up and they just start hugging, and everything goes downhill. Um, um, Anyone having issues buying the pay-per-view? Maybe everybody's trying to buy it right now. I don't know. I bought it like during the prelims. Mary Ann Azurin. I almost didn't stream today. I was trying to talk myself out of it. I was telling Marilena, don't we need to go get something at Costco, or don't we? Like, I was so self-conscious about coming back. I spent so much time away that the thought of even coming back, I was like, well, it's gonna be weird. What am I gonna say? They're gonna be like, we forgot about you, fool. Mary Ann Azurin. Thank you. And you don't even say anything. You're like, here, just take it. Let me break you off a piece. You don't even need it. Thank you. Thank you. I hope whoever you want to win the fight tonight wins, Marianne Azurin. I hope you get it back. Thank you. All I could do is just try through content to just bring it back to you, to just make it worth it, and just do what I do. And thank you. Mariana Azure. Ice classic lemonade for Mary Ann Azurin. It's very warm and it's disgusting, but it's for you. For reals, Pedro? Should I have been a streamer all along? Should I have been a streamer? Has MMA Guru shown me the way? I've been a fool. I try to balance it though. I try to balance it. I try to balance it. I try to balance it because I'm thankful for the things that go on like this during the stream. But I also know, like, I know some of you're just too kind to say it. That the bread and butter is the breakdowns. And that's how you got here. And that's why you stick around. because hopefully I'll straighten up my act and make more breakdowns. But in the meantime, the streams will do, right? So I try to be like, you know what? I'm not gonna just be like I'm only doing streams. I'm not gonna go down that road and act like that's what it's all about. And just collecting. That's not what I'm trying to do. I want to give back, and I want to keep doing the things that the people like the most and make some breakdowns, you know. So I'm gonna try to keep that mindset. Hey, Jay Smith, you know what I thought? Thank you, Rob Woodring. Thank you. I'm always so proud when I feel like I'm dying. Every time I make a breakdown, I feel like I'm dying right now. I feel I couldn't feel worse. I hate this and I'm dying. And then I make it and it's done and I'm proud of it. And then people respond really positively and I feel good about it. But Jay Smith, for real, when I was in Texas and I was just like thinking about life and thinking about the future of the channel, I was like, you know what? I wish I could just do like, let's say a fight happens or a breaking news comes out and I just click this and I just go live and just talk about it. And it's like we're here in the moment and then boom. And then the next day news comes out, boom. And we're just talking about it. And it's just, but because I would enjoy doing that. But I would also miss the tightness and the edited videos, you know, because that's just, for me, there's nothing else like that. And I know a lot of you feel the same way. I know a lot of you would think I was being lazy if I only streamed. So I just got to try to fight my own desires, you know, because if it were up to me, I would just get on and stream every day. But then people will be like, fool, make a video. Daddy Bear, we do spoil you. You don't spend this all in one spot. I will not. I will not. Marilena will put this all. She'll sort it out to all the different bills. I tell Marilena, look, I made something. She goes, okay. Capital One, student loan. She knows what to do with it. Shield of Faith. Glad to have you back. And please don't let Zach Hughes down. Please be respectful to Zach Hughes for all that he's done for the MMA community. And please hit the like button. In the name of Zach Hughes, please do this. Don't disrespect him. He's done too much for this community for you to let him down now. So please, if you will be so kind, in honor of the legend, the myth, the meat maker, Zach Hughes, please hit the like button. Thank you very much. Arthur D. Oh, okay. So all of a sudden you're back, huh? You were my fave, then you left us. Sub. He's crying? No beanies? Nothing. Very disappointing. How could you? Arthur D. Nothing was going to keep me away from seeing Nunes lose again. That's what it boils down to. I even missed Adesanya's last fight. The chance to just talk papas about Adesanya. But I'm not gonna miss Nunes losing again. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at in my life right now. I went through a hard time, Arthur D. I was going through some real life. I was having a crisis. I was having a third of a life crisis. And thinking about what I was gonna do, and I was reevaluating and looking at how many college credits I had and whatnot. Should I go back to school and be like a veterinarian? Should I be a dental assistant? I don't know. To be honest, I still haven't quite figured it out. But I'm glad that I'm back tonight. And I thought, maybe I'll just rip off the beanie, just fresh, all in one swipe and just make it easier. But there's no easy way to do it. I've learned. No matter how you slice it, somebody's gonna bleed, But I'm glad to be back tonight, and it's my intention to stick around. And Alex Perez just tapped out. That's right, Alex Perez. That's right, Alex. There's only one Alex in this building tonight, and it's Pantoja. There's only one Alex in this building tonight, and his name is Pantoja. He just came out swinging, teeing off on him, got the bat, choked him. That's how it goes. Alexander the Great, Alexander the Late. Remember that? I'm so 2008. You're so 2000 and late. AP lost, but AP won. Man, he just like he made this main card so much shorter, didn't he? Maybe I won't have dinner at midnight. Oh yeah, he was across the jaw like Khabib. He wasn't even under the jaw. He was just squeezing tight and torquing it. He was hey, what were you doing? What was what's her name? What's the lady commentator's name that's married to the fighter? What was she doing right there? I don't think she knew she got caught at that angle. What's her name? Megan O'Leary. Hey, fight commentary breakdowns. Megan O'Leary, that's what it is. Hey, good to see you. Fight commentary breakdowns. Put some respect on their name. Rodrigo Diaz de Vivar! Grandmaster, why don't you make parody videos on Hispanic culture? Personally, I don't like to perpetuate stereotypes. I feel, frankly, that is offensive. Rodrigo, I don't know. Why don't you make parody videos on Hispanic culture? It would be fun. And it would probably be really easy. But most finishes in UFC flyweight history, Pantoja is only under Demetrius Johnson and Figueiredo now. And Figueiredo and Johnson are tied. And he only has one less, so he's going to be tied with them with the next one. I just felt like a lot of people were doing it. Rodrigo, I felt like so many, like even from the earliest days of YouTube, that was a big thing. And they do it so well. Because I considered that for a brief window of time. And I felt like there was other channels that I know of and that I enjoy. And I was like, what am I going to do? Stuff they've already done? Like, they got it covered. Like, there was a handful of guys that were doing that. And it was like, they're the best. I'm not even going to. So that's really my answer. I felt like they got it covered. There's nothing I could contribute. And it would just look like I was trying to copy them maybe. I don't know if I ever will down the line. I know that I am trying to, and I'm interested in at some point making like a show, like a series. And that would inevitably be a part of it because it would be revolved around the life of Jesse, you know, me, myself, and I. So that would be integrated into that, but that's that. I guess that's the answer right now. Pedro, that's a big compliment to me, and I'm glad that I saw that comment. Jack M. I didn't even think about that. I was just being real. Arthur D. Wow, nothing could keep you from seeing Nunes lose again. Funny. I hear you, man. Just missed the content. You do good stuff. Don't stop putting it out. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna stop trying to be in my own beanie, you know. And look, I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. I got a major Murph, and I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna fix it right now. All right, I'm gonna tell you the truth because it's been killing me for like the last 45 minutes, and I keep trying to adjust, but to no avail. And I feel like it's starting to cut off my circulation. All right, there we go. All right, and we're back. Hey, but thank you, Arthur D. Yeah, I'm very happy about this. I think it's disrespectful the way that Amanda Nunes has been treating her, the way that she's been treating the person that dethroned and humiliated her. And I think she's delusional. And I feel like I really need it tonight, and I feel like it's been like an encouragement, and I feel like I'm getting my mojo back, you know. I am your biggest fan. I appreciate that. Fight commentary breakdowns. I've always wanted to meet my biggest fan, even though I always say I don't have fans. So I would never refer to people as that. I always say I got homies, you know. But I just wanted to actually read your comment. Um, um, the chat is being glitchy. The stream is lagging. What happened? Do I have too many tabs open? I got too many tabs open, don't I? I need to close some of this. That's annoying. Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the mind killer. Hey, fear is the mind killer, but I gotta make my mind be the fear killer. That's what's up. I gotta make my mind be the fear killer. Do you think Conor versus Nate 3 will happen? No. What happened to my audio? My audio's gone? Hold up. How about if I go like this? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, it worked. It worked. I didn't have to use my sign language. It worked. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Sergey's taking off his shirt right now. Thank you, the Catters. It was Morse code. I only wanted it to be between a few of us. My mind the fear killer. That's what's up, Jay Smith. The reason that I don't think Kyle Shepard, the reason that I don't think it's gonna happen, I think I believe the reason it hasn't happened is because all parties, besides Nate Diaz, because Connor is like he's like an idiot, but like a business smart idiot. Like he's an obnoxious, idiotic, moronic kind of guy. But I feel like when it comes to business, he kind of understands what moves he should and shouldn't make. So it's happening again. Is it this microphone or what? What if I go like this? This is annoying. What if I take this off? Can you hear me now? Did that change it? Does this change it at all? I went to a different setting. Okay, okay, that's it. Hopefully. I think, and I don't think Nate Diaz will be smart enough to make this decision. I think for all parties involved, it was better that they didn't have the fight, because now when it's 1-1, you still have Nate looking like the cool fighter that choked out McGregor, and now he's a big name and he could get fights. And now you have McGregor as this dude that got choked out, but he got revenge supposedly, even though he shouldn't have won. The judges are dirty. And now he gets to keep some of his face because of that. And Dana wants them both to have that because now he could use them both as big names and good fights. But if either of them went down and had lost 2 out of the 3, now it kills one of his prospects for making a lot of money and having a big name, even if they become gatekeepers, because at least they're still of some use like that. So it makes it good from a lot of perspectives to keep it tied, that you can still work with these different pawns, you know. But if one of them goes down all the way, they're useless and can't make as much money anymore. They're on the prelims. So now that Diaz is going to be out, it would be interesting to see, would they fight each other in a different promotion. I 100%, well, I mean, I guess everyone knows now since Diaz is out, they're not going to fight in the UFC. Would they fight in something like bare knuckle FC? I think Conor has too much pride and ego to ever even fight in bare knuckle FC. I could definitely see Nate Diaz being stupid enough to fight Conor in a boxing match. To this day, I don't understand all the hype that Diaz's boxing gets, because he throws like this. He swings like this and he doesn't block his face. He has no defense and he swings like this. I don't understand it, but I hear Diaz boxing all the time. I think Nick Diaz is far better with his hands, but I would not use the word boxing in the same sentence with the Diaz brothers. I think it's offensive to boxing. But I could definitely see them doing a boxing match. Yes. Zach, I was about to text her right now too. Um, please tell me that you can still hear me. Please tell me that you can still hear me. You can hear me? All right. I'm gonna have to go on the roof real quick and mess with the Wi-Fi. All right. I'm gonna have to go on the roof real quick and mess with the Wi-Fi. There's 211 people right now. I expect to see 215 people when I get back. All right. There was 215 people when I came back. Like I said. 215. Hopefully it's good now. I had to go on the roof. Can you hear me? Did Derek Lewis get knocked out again? Did he lose again? Kind of looked like he hit Derek Lewis in the back of the head, though. One of them. Oh, 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 oh. Was that a bad stoppage? Oh, oh. He went down? Oh no, no. If you look at the body language, it looked like he got knocked out and then he woke back up. It looked like he got knocked out and he woke back up. Don't even lie, Derek. You can see it in your face. Like you tried to fight at first and then you're like, yeah, I got knocked out. It definitely looked like he fell asleep, his body language, and then he woke back up. Okay, well, I don't know what to do now. I don't know what to do. I don't know what else I could do. I closed like everything. I just closed a couple windows. Hopefully that helps. I don't know what else I could do. Man, this is annoying. Can I change like um oh man. This is annoying. Oh, he's dissing him. That guy, Sergey, was like, hey, Joe Rogan, what do you think about the boxing? He's like, it was good, but I think the fight was stopped early. Well, I don't.